Stand by. And give me a 10 to sign 5, Chris.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. GTV's coverage of the 2010 Great Jogga County Fair continues. Hi everyone, I'm Chris Straw, and one of my favorite things to do at the fair is to visit the Cavies and Rabbit Barn. And we're standing here with a whole bunch of 4-H members and their animals. They're going to introduce themselves. And also what club you're with. So let's start with your club.
Hi, I'm Claire Fogelpack. I'm a hair raiser.
Now how about your rabbit here?
This is Jasper. He's a senior Bever and Buck, and he has blue eyes, not red. He's 10.8 pounds.
How about swinging him around here so we can see that cute little face? He's a rather large animal. What elements will you be entering down here at the fair? What are you going to be looking for judge-wise?
Well, he won Best Senior Bever and Show last year. He's got a really great coat, nice and thick. And he's got a Roman nose, which he doesn't want to show you. And he's got the right weight, and we're hoping he's going to win again this year.
Do they have costume class for rabbits?
Yes, they do. I was in it last year. We were both bees. I made him a bee costume.
What about this year?
I'm not in it this year, but I'm hoping it'll be very fun. It's always very funny.
Wonderful. Thank you for your time. Good luck down here at the fair. And you are?
Michaela.
And what's your last name?
Lamer.
And tell us about your animal.
His name is Bubbles. He likes to bite a lot.
Bubbles likes to bite. Yes. Michaela, where are you from and what club are you with too?
I'm in Hair Raisers and I'm from Garfield.
From Garfield, okay. So Bubbles likes to bite. Now, do you have to do anything to get Bubbles not to bite?
I usually just give him one of his treats and then he stops.
So maybe he's hungry when he bites. You ever think of that?
Yeah.
Yes. Well, Bubbles is very nice. Bubbles doesn't look like a rabbit that would bite, but we'll take your word for it. Thanks for spending some time with us. Okay, we're going to move down the line here. Hello, how are you and what's your name and where are you from?
I'm good. My name is Laura Lassich.
Laura, and you're good. And tell us about your animal.
This is Susie. She's a mini Rex senior doe, and she's black.
She's very black, isn't she? She's got an interesting coat. Tell us about that.
Well, she has sunburn. She's supposed to be pitch black, almost bluish, but she has sunburn because she lays in the sun.
She likes to lay in the sun. Now, what about food for your rabbit?
I feed her Pentel's 18%.
18%. There's a lot to know about rabbits, isn't there?
Yeah.
So what else? What other facts could you tell us about your rabbit?
Well, she's named after a flower and she's 2 years old.
Well, named after a flower and 2 years old. She's gorgeous. Thank you so much for your time. And we have someone right down here who wants to swing around here. Another hair raisers. What's your name?
My name is Crystal.
Hi, Crystal. How are you today?
Good.
Tell us about your animal who looks like it's almost asleep.
Well, she's only a baby and
Do you enjoy holding your rabbit? What's her name?
Snow White.
Snow White. Do you like Snow White?
Yes.
Is it difficult to take care of Snow White?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because she always runs around and I can never get her.
Snow White's hard to catch. Does she have 7 dwarves?
No.
No, of course not. Well, she's beautiful. You're doing a nice job of taking care of her. Thanks for your time, Crystal. All right. Crystal. Hello, how are you and what's your name?
I'm April Lassich and I'm a hair raiser.
April, tell us about your rabbit.
His name is Corey and he is a Beverin. And an interesting thing about Beverins is they are the only 6-class breed with blue eyes. And Beverins really like to eat carrots. And they love to chew on baby toys.
Looks like Beverin's shedding here too. Or
Yeah.
not Beverin is a breed, so your rabbit's shedding quite a bit.
I think all the rabbits are shedding because it's so hot that they they naturally shed, but I think they're shedding more than usual.
How long have you been in 4-H?
This is my 3rd year.
And how would you recommend other people or your same age get involved in 4-H with rabbits?
Yes, because rabbits are easier to take care of than like a pig or a horse or whatever, and you still have really good fun with them, and you get to do fun things like today there's a costume show, and you get to dress up your rabbit and dress up.
Are you doing that?
Yes.
You want to tell us what your costume is going to be?
My rabbit's costume is going to be a marshmallow, and I'm going to be a camper.
Camper and a marshmallow. I like that, April. Where are you from?
Huntsburg.
Huntsburg. Well, you've done a nice job today. Your rabbit looks great. We wish you best of luck in costume class as a camper and a marshmallow.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Thanks so much. Moving down the line. Hello, young man. What's your name?
JJ Bancourt.
DJ?
JJ.
JJ. Where are you from, JJ?
Burton.
Burton. Tell us about your rabbit here.
Clyde, he's a New Zealand senior buck. He's kind of skittish, that's why I'm holding my arm around this. You can't see. Kind of pumps down, I don't know why.
How many years in 4-H?
First year.
First year?
Yeah.
What got you involved?
I don't know. Just got bored of sitting in my room.
So you got part of the club. What club are you with?
The hair raisers.
Hair raisers?
Yeah.
How often do you meet, and what are some of the topics that you go over?
No, every week we talk about rabbits, how to feed them, take care of them. That's for showmanship and stuff.
So when it comes to showmanship, what happens? What is the judge looking for?
No, the better qualities, best for no lumps or faults or DQs or anything.
Did you have other people that were in your family that were involved in 4-H, or are you sort of blazing the trail?
I guess you could say that. Yeah, I'm blazing the trail.
Well, that's good. You go to school where?
Berkshire.
You guys back? You just start back already, or do you wait till after the fair?
No, we started back, and then we're taking a week off before the fair, and then we're starting after. I don't really get that schedule.
Well, we'll talk to Mr. DeLong about that, your superintendent, sometime. He's a good guy. Hey, thanks, JJ, for spending some time with us. Good luck
Yep.
at Berkshire High School. Hi, what's your name?
Samantha.
Samantha, tell us about your rabbit.
This is Max. He's about 1 year old. He's a blue-eyed white Holland Lop.
We spin him around so you see his little face there. There we go. So here's a question for you. Do rabbits have different personalities?
I think so, just because some are kind of like excited at some points, and then some are just like laying down and don't really care about what's going on.
I haven't spent that much time around rabbits, and we spend some time here in the barn every fair, but I've never seen a difference in personality, so I'm kind of interested in someone like yourself that does spend a lot of time. Where are you from, Samantha?
Newberry?
Newberry. Black Knight?
Yeah.
In high school there?
8th grade.
8th grade. All right, Samantha, thanks so much for showing us your rabbit. Good luck at Newberry. And now we're on to some rats that are very, very cool. Tell us who you are and what your club's name is.
I'm Nicole Letterly, and my club is Our Little Wonders.
Our Little Wonders.
Yeah.
And Nicole, tell us about your little wonder.
Well, I got this rat at a pet store, and it was actually a feeder rat for a snake, so I saved it from being eaten by a snake.
Yeah, I was wondering if someone wanted to get, so this is a feeder rat, and you would,
Basically.
basically, but if someone wanted to get more of a higher quality rat, where would they go for that?
Breeders, basically.
And who does breeding in this area?
People like her.
Right here? Okay, we'll talk to her next, right?
Yeah.
So tell us about your rat and why you like having a rat for a pet.
They're low maintenance, they're really nice, fun to play with, not mean, and they're cute.
Now what about feeding wise? What do you do for that?
Basically, you buy what she said, the rat lab block. It's the generic food for a rat, and it's not really expensive. And then for treats and stuff, you give them like fruit and vegetables, so it's really easy.
What about training? Have you trained your rat to do anything?
Not really, but this rat's like a dog, and it like plays hide and seek and like runs and chases after things.
So most of it spends most of its time in a cage, but when you, yes, no, maybe so?
Well, basically, unless it's out, but like you can put them in balls and they run around and stuff, but it's usually in a cage unless it's like playing with somebody.
Do you walk around the fair with the rat on your shoulder?
I walk around the barn with the rat on my shoulder.
Lots of rats. How many rats do you think are here this year?
4?
5?
5.
4 or 5?
4 or 5.
That's about, is that average generally?
I've seen more, but there's been more.
Well, thanks so much.
Yeah.
Take your little rat and You're a little wonder. Have fun down here. We hope you do well.
All right, thank you so much.
All right, so now we have an interesting looking hairless rat.
Yeah, he's a double Rex, like half hairless, so that's why his fur is so thin.
What's your name? Where are you from?
Alexandra, and I'm from actually Geneva, Ohio.
Are you in My Little Wonders as well?
Our Little Wonders.
Our Little Wonders?
Yes.
Well, tell us about this breed.
They're very soft, you can feel. It just feels like regular skin. You have to actually keep lotion on them. They will get dry skin. A full hairless actually has a lot of skin problems. They're kind of high maintenance. But the double Rex, because there's a little bit of fur, there's less skin problems. And then you can bathe them regularly, not too much because you don't want to dry out their skin. Use like a moisturizing shampoo, not so much like one that'll dry it out.
That's getting a lot of attention. These young people right over here are looking at your double Rex rat here.
Oh yeah, he's very friendly. He loves people. His name is Archimedes.
She's all right. Send her over. You can send her over. Send her over. Sure. Bring her over. That's sort of what the fair is all about, isn't it?
Oh yeah. It's all about teaching the kids how to take care of an animal, responsibility.
Did you like that? You can do it. You can look at him. See his whiskers?
Haley, say hi!
Is he a
A great way to expose them to all these little wonders. The care that you give them. You guys do a great job. You have fun down here?
Oh yeah, a lot of fun.
Good group.
Meet
huh?
lots of nice people. Oh yeah.
That is a good way to network. All right. Did you tell me the rat's name?
Archimedes?
Archimedes. All right, Archimedes. You're our closing shot here today, at least on this segment. Good job. Thank
Well,
you.
have a good time.
We're standing here with Haley Calkins and Abby Fritchie. Fritchie?
Yes.
Is that right? Mm-hmm. And they have sheep here at the Great Jog County Fair. Haley, let's start with you. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your sheep that were right behind us here?
So they're Suffolks, and I raised them all summer long. I would walk them daily.
You say Suffolks?
Yes.
Why did you choose that breed? So what do you do when they're very young?
Well, when they're really young, my dad usually raises them up until they're like a bigger size, and then I start raising them, and I have to like feed them. You keep them in separate pens, like depending on their size. So if they're bigger, they go on a diet. They have to be like a certain size for fair.
So what sort of diet do you put them on?
You just like make it so they have less food, and you walk them more. Like I put them on a halter, and I walk them right around my field.
Walk them around the field.
Yeah.
Abby, sound similar to what you do?
Yeah, we actually keep them both at the same place.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, so
Hang out together. So what's the day like? So did you do something in the morning? You have to come back later on? How does that work?
we normally wait for the evening when it's cooler out, because since they have so much wool, it gets really hot very fast. So normally we just do it at night after once it's cool.
So what about cleaning and all that? Does someone do that for you? Is that your
Like
responsibility as
cleaning
well?
the pens?
Yes.
Yeah, that's our we usually just rehay it, so we like hay down, just put it over, and then once it gets too dirty, like we get it all out and spray it.
How many other sheep are the same?
Just our regular.
So what are your goals for this year? Okay, so you're that grand champion.
Yeah.
I can't believe we just walk in, we see you two sitting here, and we pick out the grand champion. Where's the ribbon and the trophy? and
The
everything?
trophy's up there, but I put him. Yeah.
Okay, so take me through this, because there's so many categories in it. You go to showmanship. So what did you get grand champion in?
Regular class, so they judge it like on heat. So the judge comes around, he like feels it, and it's just like based on for like consumer.
So how does it work in the ring? What happens when you're in there and the judging starts?
You just take the lamb, you walk them around, and then you have to set them up. So there's like usually probably like 6 people in the ring, and you just set them up and you brace them, like you set their feet so they're all stretched out. And then when the judge comes around to feel him, he feels the lamb, and you have to like brace him, so you push against the sheep and he'll push back and all his muscles stand out. So it makes the judge easier to feel the muscles.
So how did you feel during the judging? Do you think things were going well?
I was a little nervous. Like he usually like looks at other sheep when he picks grand or reserve. He usually looks at the other sheep first. You don't know who he's gonna pick. And it was just
Abby, were you in the ring at the same time too?
I was actually in the, I was in the Grand Reserve ring at the same time.
Were you watching your friends?
Oh yeah, we were all nervous.
You nervous?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she was showing as well.
Yeah.
She was showing against
The same one.
That's too much. Too much. Too
And then
much pressure.
you won jug as best.
Yeah. So once Grand and Reserve are picked, we go in another class. It's about 20 lambs, and Grand and Reserve aren't allowed in there. So pretty much it's like the third out of them, and I got that one. So.
You guys are really doing well down here.
Yeah.
So you can just go home now.
No. So, Saturday is open class, so that means anyone can show. Like my dad could show my lambs if he wanted to, and they just like repick Grand and Reserve, except it doesn't count as much. So I can show my Grand Champion again in that class, and like it'll be a totally different judge. So different judge likes different lambs, and maybe someone else will win.
Okay, what about the sale on Saturday night?
That runs pretty long. It does, but we take them all in separate, show them. Pretty much just show
And you
off.
two get to go sort of early, right? Because you're grand.
We go around 5 or 6.
Yeah.
You have to do all like the smaller like chickens and stuff first, and then we start at sheep.
Heavier animals.
Now they're doing it in 2 different buildings this year. Did you know that?
Yeah, I think they're
So you'll be.
helped you in years past, so you know who to write to. So you write to them again, they usually support you.
So with all that money, what are the plans?
I have to pay my dad back for all the expenses that he paid for the food, the feed, and the bedding throughout.
He's not gonna let you ride on that? Just say you don't owe me anything?
Nope. Can't get away with that.
What's he trying to do? Teach you a lesson there and make you a better person and all that
for later
stuff?
in life, you know.
I bet neither of you need that. You seem to be outstanding young ladies. Okay, so we haven't seen your sheep yet, right?
Oh,
they're down
no,
here.
they're here.
You will walk with us. Come on, we'll walk down. Those sheep get a little recognition here. See, I can't tell the difference between any of these sheep, so I wouldn't be a good judge, would I?
He's actually the smallest of them, though he is about 140 pounds. You really can't, I really can't notice that he's actually that heavy. He's a little heavier, and this guy is actually the biggest. But he did the best out of all three of them, and then he was good, but he was last one. So this is my champion, technically speaking.
What about their personalities? Do they change from year to year?
Oh, they're all different.
Are they? Describe that.
Last year, I had one that was so friendly. I was actually in tears, bringing him. So I didn't even end up bringing him. But they all have such different personalities. But I named mine after Alvin and the Chipmunks. So there's Alvin, Theodore, and Simon. So they're all like that personality.
I like that. So it's tough then when it comes to the sale.
Oh yeah, very hard. Even though you get so upset, you realize you're doing a good thing for college money, and eventually you get better about it.
So Haley, did Haley tell the names of hers?
No, mine's a...
1 second.
Mine is Toy Story theme. So it's Woody, Buzz Lightyear, Mr. Potato Head, Slinky, and Jessie.
Did you see the last one? The last Toy Story 3?
Yeah, I saw it.
It was good, isn't it? I like all
Isn't
three
it
of those.
bad?
I like all those 3. Okay, so you're all in school. Where do you go to school?
West Geauga.
West G. Both of you are West G.
Same grade.
We were just there just the other night watching the volleyball team play against Chardon, and they did very well. Neither of you play volleyball, do you?
I'm playing Chardon tonight for soccer.
Oh, for soccer?
Yep.
Where are you playing?
Home.
You're home. You're
Yeah.
home. You guys had a bad flood there, didn't you?
Yeah, we had
Right?
to play there recently for Cleveland Heights, and it was totally soaked. And like people had spent all summer long trying to make the fields perfect. And it
Well, I'm
was
talking about inside the building, right?
Oh yeah,
Right?
last year.
Because we just found out the gym floor was ruined.
Yeah,
and-
it cracked right down the center, so they were still repairing, so all the sports events had to find somewhere else to go.
Well, we felt badly for the volleyball team because we had to relocate and shoot them in the middle school gym.
Yeah.
Which isn't as nice, and we were kind of wondering why they didn't stage the repair to the floor, but then we realized, well, it's a huge flag. You guys are probably hoping to make the school. Hi, Mom. Okay, Haley Hawkins and Abby. Two great ladies down here raising sheep, having fun, taking home trophies and ribbons. Thanks for spending some time with us on GTV.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good job, ladies. We've made our way down to the goat barn here at the Great Jug County Fair, and I'm standing with Hunter Williams, Carter Kitco, Bobby Williams, and David Smith, and they have their goats out here to talk to us about it. And we're going to start here with David Smith, right? Yep. David, where are you from?
I live in Auburn.
Auburn?
Township.
Okay, and tell us about the goat. Did she just get off her leash?
Yes, you did.
You want to put it back on? Go ahead, put it back on, and we'll come over here and we'll spend some time with Hunter.
No. He's
Hunter, come over here, buddy.
Oh, right.
How'd that goat get off there? Did you see that? Do they do that sometimes?
Yeah, they have loose change sometimes.
Did yours ever get out of the chain? No.
No, because put a tight chain on it.
You put a tight chain on it. All right, Hunter, tell us about yourself. Where you live?
I live in Chardon, Ohio.
Okay, and your goats, how'd you do this year down here?
I did all right.
Tell us how you did.
I got second and fourth.
Second and fourth. What kind of goats?
The Alpine.
Alpine? What sort of goats are these here?
Alpine.
Alpine?
That one's a boar.
What?
A boar.
Boar? Boar and Alpine. So Alpines are
The ones with long ears.
long ears.
And then the boars are just the meat goats.
Oh, meat goats only, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so these guys are going home right here,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
So what sort of classes do they have showing down here?
What is it? The open class, the showmanship, and the costume class.
You gonna do the costume class?
No, my friend is.
What's he gonna dress up as?
Then what is he gonna dress up as?
A cop and prisoner, police officer and
Prisoner.
prisoner.
Okay. We were up there talking with this young lady about her rabbit. She had a big white rabbit, right? So she's going to be in costume class. You know what she's going to dress up as? She's going to be a camper, and the rabbit's going to be a marshmallow. What do you think? Pretty good
That's
idea.
Be a good marshmallow.
Big white marshmallow. Okay. So Hunter, you go to school where?
St. Mary's Chardon.
St. Mary's Chardon. Perfect. Good. Excellent. And your goats aren't here, but you did a good job. So now we just spent some time with Bobby, right? And Bobby, we have a. Which one was the reserve grand and the grand champion's right behind us, right?
Yes, the white one is our grand champion, and then we have the reserve right here.
All right, Bobby, where are you from?
Chardon.
You're from Chardon too. Oh, you guys are brothers. Should have known that, right? Yeah. So have you been in 4-H very long?
This is my first year as a full member, and then I've been in a couple years in the beginner classes.
So are goats a fairly easy project? They look like there could be a lot of work.
Well, it depends on.
What's going on back there?
These goats do bite. They do bite. They take your shirt, clothes, or food.
They think your clothes are food. You gotta feed them more. I don't see any food in their pens. Let's get them some apples or
We feed
something.
them in the morning. We feed them in the morning at night and at night.
What do you feed them?
We feed them hay and grain.
Bananas, chocolate, or anything like that?
No.
They don't like treats? Do you ever train your goats to do anything, or they just kind of hang around?
Actually, we do train him to walk around in a circle and other stuff.
These are too funny. Okay, so tell us about the goat that you're holding right here.
This is my oldest goat. Her name is Lily, and she's been in for me with 2 years.
And you've been working her for 2 years then?
Yeah, with her.
How many other goats do you have at home?
I've got one actually. One of my other goats here. She's in the pen, and I took this one out because this one's more behaved. You can see, right?
too fun. Are you going to be in costume class?
No. No, I wanna.
That coat's still going after your shirt back there, isn't it? You guys are doing a really good job here today. Did your goat back? Did you get that goat back on its leash there?
Yes. Yeah.
All right, David, tell us about your goat.
This is my biggest goat. He's 91 pounds. He's pretty well behaved. He's a boar, which means he's a meat goat. And he loves to jump on his hind and back legs and jump for leaves on the trees. So he loves to eat.
How high can he jump?
He gets on his back legs and he balances like he's in the circus or something. And then he like tries with his tongue to get the leaves. And he's like.
So this goat will be in livestock sale on Saturday.
Yes.
And have you been marketing your goat to people?
Yeah, I sent letters, buyer's letters out. One to the restaurant, one to Lunch, and one to Howard's Apples.
We've never had goat meat to eat, have you?
No, here it's. I know my grandma has had chicken.
Hey, throw that on the grill, probably pretty good. I think so. What do you think?
Probably.
Why not, right?
Yeah.
What are you hoping to get in the ring per pound?
Per pound, I don't know because he didn't place very high, so I'll hope maybe a couple dollars, $2 or $3 per pound maybe.
Yeah. Got that money tagged for something fun?
I'm saving up for stuff. I just save up. I might.
Is your goat sneezing or coughing or what?
He's a little. He might be coughing.
A little anxious, maybe.
Yes.
All right, we're gonna let you go and get him back in the pen because your goat's having some troubles there. We'll come back here. Okay, so we talked with where's Carter?
Right here.
That's right. Hey, how you doing, Carter?
Good. I'm doing really good.
How good is really good?
Really, really good.
Awesome. Having fun here at the fair?
Yes, I am.
These goats take a lot of time, though, I bet.
Yep.
Where do you live, Carter?
I live
In Auburn? Okay. And what club are you guys in?
Granny's Kids.
Granny's Kids. And how many members do you have? Quite a few?
Yeah, we don't know.
20, 30, 100, 1,000?
Probably about 30.
About 30? About 30? Okay.
At least 30.
Why don't you tell us about your goat that you're holding right here?
This is my goat Oreo. She's an alpine. She's a reserve. And you can see why she is called Oreo. Obviously. The double black, then the white. Yeah. And
the judges like that?
yeah, and this is my first year with her, and she's been keeping her legs very straight. And she's all reserved and good posture. And she's reserved. She's just a really good goat.
So when you say the leg's really straight, why don't you show us what you're talking about there?
Like, see, I don't even have to touch her feet for her to stand straight like that.
So you don't have to touch your feet to have her stand
No.
that straight, but in the ring you might have to actually touch her feet to get her to stand that way?
Because she gets a little jumpy, yeah, I do. Because she goes and jumps. Yeah, and
What about walking them? Does Judge look at the way they walk?
yeah, they watch how they walk, and if they like jump and go out and go crazy, then they'll probably give you a lower score spot than first. Because of course, if they jump, you're not well handling them. So you gotta watch out for when they do that. Because sometimes you can actually feel when they're gonna jump.
Kind of sense that, right?
Yeah, you just like feel when they're like jumping, because you feel when they start to go a little bit faster and slow down. That means they're gonna jump any second. So you have to like control them the best way you can.
What about verbal commands? Do they respond to your voice at all?
I don't know about that, but I actually think they do, because whenever I say, see how those goats are working, see how we should be able to work that way, stop them, behave.
She seems pretty calm.
Oh, yeah, she's always calm when there's like not much people around, because like she doesn't care.
Hey, is it scary being out there in the ring when everybody's looking at you?
No, not really. Except when you're when you're auction, my brother gets like nervous sometimes.
Well, I think I would too, right, Hunter? Would you get nervous out there, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Because you never know if you're gonna be in first, second, third, fourth, or you don't even know if they're gonna fall down, trip, get hurt. I mean, you gotta watch out for that.
You keep them fed and watered down here pretty well. They probably don't like this.
No, I don't. No, they hate heat because they're always like water up really fast and stuff, so gotta watch out when they
So when do you bring your goats down to the fair? Is it like the day before it starts or a couple of days?
we brought the animals down yesterday. Brought them down yesterday.
And then you have to stay overnight with them, right? Do you stay down here? Do you go home?
Well,
at night?
it's actually Friday. We do Friday. If your parents let, we can sleep in the barn. It's actually pretty peaceful. Sleep till the garbage trucks come by.
Where would you sleep in here?
We used
Just
to
on the
sleep
floor?
always.
Just throw a sleeping bag down or an air mattress or something like that?
Yep, pretty much.
That sounds like too much fun. Hunter, you into sleeping here at night with these guys?
Yeah, I actually did it for all my years.
Tell the guy we got
3 years or 3. And it's actually not that noisy at all.
Not that noisy at all.
No.
Hey, you guys have been a great interview. Congratulations on all the success you're having down here. You want to add something? What do you want to say?
You might want to take a little shot of this.
Grand champion.
Yeah. The one extra behind is the white one is his grand champion.
That's hard to get, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Very hard.
Could I have that banner to take with me?
No. No.
$3.
No. A lot more work than to get $3 for it.
No, I'm not going to take your banner. Congratulations, guys. So we've talked with Hunter Williams, Carter Kitco, Bobby Williams, and David Smith. Having a great time down at the Great Jog County Fair. Great job with your goats, gentlemen. We couldn't continue our coverage of the Great Jog County Fair without spending some time with Jay Rita down here at the Natural Resources area. Jay, it's nice to see you, buddy.
It's always a pleasure to have you guys come down.
What's going on down here? We understood that they drained this little pond or lake here and sort of cleaned it up a little bit.
Well, that was our way of trying to establish some mental stress. They were worried it wouldn't fill up wet. It worked. Well, it creates a fishing in the barrel scenario. We needed to refurbish the fishing pen, and the only way to do that is to not have it run. In fact, we're probably not doing it again. Now we realize to do a little extra cleaning over again.
So the temperature out here is pretty high. It's in the mid-80s. And the crowds are down a little bit. You think that's what's contributing to usually down here on a Thursday afternoon it's pretty dark.
I would say the long-term temperature is being as high as they've been. That causes people not to venture out like they normally would. If you get a day or so like this here and there, but we've had quite a string of heat waves, and I think it's taking a toll on the public and certainly on attendance today. But I think tomorrow and Saturday will be good.
What's your perspective across Ohio as far as the weather we've had this summer relative to fishing and hunting and other activities?
Well, it's certainly impacted fishing. Fishing, many of the ponds have seen algal blooms that are just in places they've never had them before. And that creates, certain hazards in and of itself. So when it comes to algae and fishing, it's not a good thing. It just really isn't.
How do folks get rid of that? Do you have expertise in that area?
Well, the easiest way is wait. Patience is your key to eliminating algae. If you can wait till you get a flush of water, rain, cooler temperatures, that's really about all you can do. You're better off not so much trying to get rid of as deal with what you have. Don't let your pets swim in it. Don't let your kids swim in it. Don't you swim in it. Don't ingest it. Because of the problem with the neurotoxins that are presented by algae is you can actually absorb them through your skin, so you don't necessarily have to drink it. And when I say neurotoxin, we're talking very severe neurotoxin.
That's no good. We often talk about invasive species in Ohio, and for some reason this year, I'm not sure if it's Lake Erie, but the Asian carp comes up. Do you have any viewpoint on that?
Well, the Asian carp are virtually here. I mean, they're big time in the Chicago River, Illinois area is suffering major problems. There are already species of Asian carp in Lake Erie. We have Asian carp, and no one around here seems to talk about it, in the Ohio River. And it's only a matter of time before they start migrating and move inland. Literally within just a few years, you probably are going to see Asian carp covering 2/3 of the state of Ohio.
That's no good for anybody.
That's no good for anybody. Any invasive is bad. It's just the Asian carp are so colorful, jumping out of the water at the sound of a motor vibrating. hitting fishermen and boaters in the head. It's caused people to suddenly pay attention.
So that's actually true. That's just...
Oh yeah, that's absolutely a true statement. They will, it irritates them or whatever and causes them to jump out of the water. The interesting thing with the Asian carp is they have become a catalyst for people to pay attention to what's going on. Invasives are something that those in the business have been talking about for 20 years. But now that, you know, John Smith, the boater, is getting hit in the head, I don't know if he's the same with that.
The impact, the financial impact on the state of Ohio could be rather catastrophic.
Well, the boating industry, the fishing industry, I mean, huge. You couple the two of them together, you know, fishing alone on the Lake Erie waterfront, depending on whose statistics you use, whose numbers, and even if you lowball it, you know, you're talking about $250 million a year. So that's just like here. The Ohio River, again, huge fishing industry. So certainly, and then boating, and you factor it in, we could probably be looking in the area of $1 billion economic impact to the state of Ohio.
Well, speaking of Jay Rita, he has a bigger Great Outdoors, is that right? You tell us what's back on what channel?
Inside the Great Outdoors and on WHK 1420 AM on Sunday mornings from 8 to 10. We actually do a rebroadcast at 11 p.m. and you can stream it live at WHKradio.com. I usually do a loose outline based on current events, what's happening, or something that seems to be a hot topic. And we're pretty neat. We let the listeners actually drive the show occasionally. Call in with a question. You want to talk about Asian carp, you want to talk about raccoon, you want to talk about bluebirds or hummingbirds. I would say because we had hunting seasons begin this week, certainly we're going to talk a little bit about the goose season, the dove season. One of the waterfowl seasons opens up the teal season. So, you know, it's pretty easy to prep for the show.
Do you have any presence down when they have the outdoor show, like at the IF Center or places like that? Do you visit that and talk with people?
Well, actually, I'm very lucky that they've asked me to come in, and I'm actually a consultant to the Food and Sport Travel Outdoor Show, which is actually at some Great Lakes Exposition Center now in Newport. So that's kind of neat. So I get to do a lot of radio. I actually get to be on other people's radio stations that are covered other areas. Become a media mouthpiece. I'd have to record it. It's right at Babbitt and I-90, about 290.
Probably not the same size as the facility at the IF Center, but...
No, but you know what? They weren't using the whole facility anyway. It's the old Super Kmart location right there at Babbitt in St. Clair. Babbitt and St. Clair, actually. And it's a nice venue. It's a perfect venue. And the nice thing is the way it's laid out. They actually let me take the retriever dog demo right in there with us, and we do deer field dressing demos. These are things we couldn't get away with in the IX Center.
What do you miss most about not being directly involved with the natural resources?
I would say probably the thing I miss most, and conversely, one of the reasons I offered to retire is the law enforcement. You know, I was in a position where I didn't get to be the law enforcement like I wanted to anymore. And yeah, the law enforcement definitely was a driving force, and it was probably the least recognized part of the job that a wildlife officer does, but certainly is the most
So much of this has changed. The building that we're standing right under was not here. I'm not sure hardly anything other than maybe the pond.
Well, 15 years. When did GTV start to come into play?
We've been on the air for... It might be 12 years.
Okay, because we've been down here since 1993. And that first year we had pavilion with a gravel floor, and a Clarendon barn 12 by 12 tool set with the only two structures. Everything else is surface. So it's come a long way. We've got a lot of various partners involved with it. And, you know, every time I drive in, I feel a sense of pride because though, I mean, I didn't do a lot of it, I had a lot of people who helped make this really.
I'd love to see the kids down here fishing, your volunteers. Other than the fair, does this really get to activities?
It actually does, and you know what's really neat is not just that he's seeing educational opportunities that are here. There's some hook-on fishing out on drug programs, task force of fishing programs from the inner city that are coming out. I think that's what we saw here. But we're also That's what it's all about, is to share. All right. And thank you. And you know what? GTV has been a constant supporter of this whole area. Thank you very much. I mean, it's not me. It's all these people you see around here. They're the ones that make this happen.
You're welcome, Jay.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Thanks, Jay Rita. Great guy. Doing good work down here at Great Jog County Fair. We're going to continue our interviewing right after this.
You think I flew up there? You guys 6, 7, 8 that line.
And Cheryl Carr. Jan is with the Women's Auxiliary, and Jan is the director, and you're both going to help me understand more about these beautiful plants, and we wanted to start out here because this is outstanding.
This is truly outstanding. I've been in this hall for 35 years and I've never seen a plant brought in this large. So an educational principle, and it's fun for us to show it off.
What sort of a plant is it?
The name is on it and I can't even remember the name of it. It's a million long.
Cheryl's gonna try to find it.
Ruckmansia.
Ruckmansia. So B-R-U-G-mansia. It is some kind of good. And do we have an entry name on this? Who brought this in? Do we know that?
John Mahalik.
John Mahalik from Chardon, Ohio.
And he also brought this one over here, which is just as magnificent.
This at night, though, when it was cool and you come out that door, the sweet smell that comes off the sea is just phenomenal.
Now, I actually have moonflowers at home. Is this in that same variety? Because it looks like the petal, the flower itself.
I know. I don't know. Is it the same variety? No, it is not. It couldn't be. No.
All right, so
no.
I'm wrong again. My flower identification. It is beautiful, though. Now, will those open more during the morning, night? Do we know?
They close up more in the evening, and then they'll open up during the daytime. And it's just full of buds. And so, these drop off, and then these buds open up, and this will be a bloom for a long time.
And that's safe for the plant to uproot it and bring it up? They'll transplant it
lives
easily?
in that pot.
It lives in the pot that he brought it in?
They cut it all off about a third of the way out. Put it in their basement for the winter, water it a little bit during the winter, bring it up in the springtime, and this is all new growth on the top.
It's great. How many people enter flowers down here typically?
Oh, boy. Oh, about 1,300 entries come in, maybe 1,900 entries. But they enter more than what usually shows up because they never know what the weather's going to do, what condition the plants are going to be in when they get here. So weather plays a big factor in what actually comes and shows up.
Outside of what we're looking at here, were there any entries this year that caught the judges by surprise?
I think this one got this one right here. Just because of the composition of it and how solid it was. And the condition that it's in right now for the summer, all of our hot weather in July, these type of things take a really big water.
How would you describe what we're looking at there again?
It's a combination of hanging and so just what she chose to put in there in the spring is magnificent. you're planting little tiny plants. You have no idea how overall the composition's going to be this year.
It is beautiful. In fact, the whole building is beautiful. Why don't we walk inside and you can tell me where we
have
want
a
to
fig
start.
tree
Right over here on the fig tree.
This outside loaded with figs. I don't know if you can see them or not, but because they're the same color as the leaves right now. But for the amount of figs that are on that tree, that's amazing. It's a beautiful, beautiful.
Now, these are grouped together for a special reason because of size, or how does that work?
Mainly because of size. They're not in classes in here because we can't do that. Because you have a small spider plant and a spider plant. There's no way you can group them together. So we just try to put them in and make them as colorful as possible.
It's a beautiful display. How about behind us here? What are we looking at here, Jan?
They're all house plants. All these are all house plants. We have a lot of ferns this year. We're really into ferns. So we have them hanging, we have them sitting, they're all over the place.
Now, could someone enter the same plant next year?
Oh, sure.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
And that probably
That's a
happens?
lot of work to keep them alive for another year. And we have a lot of plants that come back here every year. And that's just fine.
I like these bonsai trees here.
Absolutely. I mean, they can come back again next year.
How many judges do you have that?
Well, we had 3 different judges today. And then we'll have 2 on that. We have another whole show coming in on Friday night, which is our Dahlias and our Roses. And we'll have 2 judges come in on Saturday morning to judge those.
So these go away and they'll just replace them, or these
No,
stay?
these all stay, but all of this will be moved. All this center aisle over here, all of this will be, all of this will be moved, and this will be solid dahlias come Friday night.
So how do you manage the flower barn? What are some of the things that go on behind the scenes that you always think about?
Getting ready is a lot of work. A lot of washing of bottles and cleaning up shelves and cleaning out the place and making it fresh looking for the show that's going to come in. So we do spend a lot of time doing that. But we spend most of our time during the fair taking care of these flowers and watering them, and especially the ones that are outside. Especially the this over here is all of our displays that we have. And we have different categories. And in the category, it tells them what to do. For example, this one was a picnic in a basket using flowers. And they can use wayside material. And each category tells you exactly what to do. Down here, we can show you the best of show. And there was your champion of all of this. This was a class right here in wine glasses.
Oh, I do like that, yes.
They all had to be in a wine glass. But look how different they all turned out. You know, they're really unusual.
Now, how do they keep them alive for long? Because those are just all cuttings, right?
Right, yeah. So we try and keep them watered. That helps. And that's why we have a second show come in. Because by Monday, these are out of sale. So we like to have them.
So you said you were washing bottles right now. What do you call these empty bottles? You give them the bottles to, they bring it, how does that work? So they bring in the cuttings and you arrange it?
These are their own containers. These they'll come back and pick.
Okay.
But the specimens over here, we encourage them to use our bottles. So if they don't have to come back and get their dead miracles on that night, you know, we pitch the miracles and we put our bottles away.
Okay, now I'm following you. Right.
There's no need for them to come back and get their container.
How excited did they get about coming in and see the
Oh, they
the
love
ribbons?
it. They can't wait for the judging to be over and come in and see.
Do they just wait outside and wait for the doors to open?
Oftentimes.
How many different varieties?
They just pick that out too.
It's like the arrangement itself.
The colors, that's bright. Makes it beautiful.
I like this one here too.
Nothing like it.
One of our jars, and then they're has a different entries. Anywhere from adoratums to zinnias and everything.
How long does judging take? Because this seems like it's a huge task.
That would start about 9 in the morning and finish about 4 hours later.
And that's done on Wednesday before the fair.
Yeah, everything was entered last night. We had to be in by 8:30 in the evening, and we're open most
qualifications do the judges have, Jan?
They're all certified judges. They have been in school.
We're speaking with Jan Gibson and Cheryl Farr. We're in the Flower Building. It really is spectacular. Do you have any advice for people that you've seen over the years, Jan? If you want to do well in this environment, these are some tips from a person that's
Come to the fair, we've never done before, so at least come to the fair and see what's here. And talk to one of us about how it's judged and why this one got a blue and that one didn't. And you can learn a lot.
quite a few more displays now. I would assume that they don't have access to the judges themselves. Is that correct? That would be a lot to handle. The judges really, that puts them. So we have some marigolds over here. Watch out behind us here. Sorry about that. What are we looking at here?
Some more specimens. Our specimens start over there and they go around this whole section. So like again, I said, we start with the eggs and the end with the cheese.
When you say specimen, I guess I'm losing you there. I said, how do you go over there?
Yeah. We're all the same. Because they're not put into a formal go to your garden. Say
Let's look at one display. Come over here. And Jeff, come on up here with the camera. So if we were to look at, here's the first place right here.
Yeah, that's a marigold.
Marigold. So both of you, make a comment on why you think.
This one here is actually yellow, 2.5 inches and over. So the judge is going to look at the leaves, the size of the blooms. They'll even get out measuring sticks, rulers, and they'll make sure that this person has entered 3 blooms, because that's what it calls for, is 3 blooms, 2.5 inches over. So each bloom has to be over 2.5 inches. And then they're looking for nice, healthy leaves on the plant as well.
And coloring and symmetry and things like that?
Yep. Yes, exactly.
Well, I would pick that one first.
Okay, good.
There we go.
You got it right then.
We got that one right. It's fabulous. You could probably talk for hours, but then you wouldn't exhaust the subject, right?
Yeah, probably not. Okay. We do have 2 gardeners that also, and a lot of their members in the garden club, they put together a lot of arrangements and individually they bring the specimens and then over here we have 20 varieties that
Right back with more coverage from the flower market here. Okay, Jen, now we're standing in front of what you're referring to as the educational area. Why don't you tell us why you describe it that way?
The reason I do that is because this comes from garden clubs, and all of these flowers come from the individual members themselves in their own yards, and they bring them in, and they have to have at least 20 varieties in a group, and they can have up to 23, I think it is. But everyone has to be labeled. So that's why it's educational. You can stand here and look at something and say, I've seen that flower before. I never knew it was called sedum. I never knew it was called whatever. So that's why the labels, I think, are so important. This one over here is just a wonderful display of glads and dahlias.
On the left-hand side there.
Right. And that's all that's in there are glads and dahlias.
What 3 groups are represented here? Do they have their name?
2 groups. 2. I can pronounce one, but Thompson Garden Club is one of them. The other one is Aqua. Yeah, Aqua.
So
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You all did a nice job.
They did a beautiful job.
That's great. We got the bumblebees are in.
Yeah.
That must be kind of difficult to keep the bees from.
They don't really bother the people because there's so many flowers in this hall that they're just crazy around the flowers. And so they actually leave people alone. I don't ever remember the bees staying out in this hall. Even though they're everywhere.
In the last few years, they've had a shortage of honeybees in the country, if not, of course, here in Ohio. Was that influencing some of the breeds of flowers at all?
I have no idea. One thing we should mention though is we do have juniors. We have for youth up to 12, they can do arrangements, and they also bring in their own specimens as well. So if young kids want to enter, they have the opportunity as well.
Very good. Okay, that's Jan Gibson and Cheryl Carr. They are two terrific ladies up here keeping the flower barn looking beautiful. Ladies, thanks so much for spending some time with us on GTV.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You know, I don't think we've ever done as thorough plant review as this one. It was a little hit and miss, a little bit.
Come back and see Dahlias and Roses on Saturday.